They do not salute him. He is the president. The military did not salute him. They do not salute him. He is the president. The military did not salute him.
Welcome and all American Cartel members, Anons, Facebook friends, Instagram followers, random YouTube viewer. Thanks for joining me. My name is Julio Hawkes and I am the Theorizing Theorist. And today we're going to be going over an Alice Down the Rabbit Hole video. It really struck me as interesting and I wanted to share that with y'all. The first clip you saw was from TikTok from an unknown user. Regardless, it seems very interesting to me. Those military people didn't even look military. They looked like some bums they found off the street, and they told them, "Here, strap this uniform on and act like you're presidential," you know, because I didn't, just the way they moved was very lackadaisy, let's just say. So with that said, big shout out to Alice Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm going to give you a picture here to look at so you can see where to find her on YouTube now. She is back on YouTube. She used to have 100,000 subscribers plus, and she was bringing the pain every day, Moabs, and they took her down and she had to jump to some other sites, and she came back to YouTube again finally, but she only has a couple hundred subscribers, so I think we should help share her content if you like her. Of course, if you don't, then just this video ain't for you, I guess. But yeah, just help her out, get back out there to the public's eye. I'll try to throw a link down in the description below. There's also the links to my other channel, I guess. Since Theorizing Theorist got shut down, I have to reconfigure the description to get the new link to the Theorizing Theorist channel up. So down there you'll also find my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo. Now understand that I just got my stimulus, or not my stimulus, my stimulus, I'm sorry. But that money is going towards personal things. Understand, I have personal information. I have a well, and it blew during this last deep freeze. I gotta pay for that. I got new things I gotta pay for in the house, like flooring and lots of other little things that I pay for out of my own pocket, of course. So please understand that every penny you guys donate to this channel stays with the channel. I don't use that for personal expenses. I use that for laptops and replacement phones and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind, guys, when you're considering donating. If you guys can donate, if you're in a position to donate, please do so. $1, $5, it doesn't really matter. Just whatever you can contribute. It goes a long ways, trust me when I tell you that. And if you can't contribute financially, please consider commenting down below and subscribing, making sure you're subscribed, sharing these videos, and liking these videos. It really helps out getting the word out and helping beat the algorithms, as they say. So with that said, let's go check out Alice Down the Rabbit Hole. So you remember the intro, I'm sure. I know I do. I loved her intro, I still do. But she has a video now up. It's been out. I was gonna make a video a couple of like yesterday, I think, but I just kind of got caught up. But DC is shut down, 139 views 21 hours ago, and she only has 253 subscribers as of when I took this picture. So please help her out, subscribe to her channel, and I'm gonna let you get to it. But before I go, the routine. As always, to God be the glory.
Washington, D.C. is shut down.
Did you know that the phone, computer, or tablet you are using to watch this video right now is emitting electromagnetic fields, or EMFs, and that there are thousands of studies showing how these EMFs are harmful to us and even to our DNA? 5G, Wi-Fi, and smart meters are also only increasing the amount of radiation we are exposed to each day, which leads to the most important question to ask yourself regarding EMF radiation. Am I using anything to protect myself and my family from this EMF radiation? EMF Harmonized is a company whose products have been scientifically proven to work and have been designed by an expert scientist with patents in 2G and 3G technology. Protect yourself and your family by purchasing trusted and effective EMF protection products today at the link in the description below. Doing so helps support you and your family, the growth of my channel, and the growth of a fellow truth-supporting business. A portion of the profits is also donated to a local rape victim crisis center, which helps people who have been trafficked and abused. EMF Harmonized. Protect yourself from EMF radiation.
Unless you actually see it. This is so remarkable. This is brought to you by Ronnie Get the Tea. We use his products. As you can see, we spent $350 this month. So the link will be below, but we want to show you something that's just absolutely incredible. No cars in the parking lot. They got like 3 SUVs in front of the Capitol building. So this is live. This is U.S. Senate Capitol cameras, live. So the government is not in D.C. It's meeting. It's doing everything it's supposed to do, but it ain't there. So we went to the Oval Office. Hours, the Oval Office, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Closed. Now you're supposed to edit the hours, but here it is. It's closed. Hours. The Oval Office. Closed, 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 closed. So what does that mean? Well, if they'll allow us to do that without an ad, no, we've got an advertisement. So we're going to enlarge this. No cars. A couple of people walking around. Looks like black SUVs. They're securing the perimeter. You got one flag flying at half-mast. The other flag is not there. Here's a flag at half-mast. But this is the halls of Congress. This we don't know where. It could be the building in back. Here's part of the halls of Congress. I don't know what that is. There's all these buildings back in D.C. It's been a long time since I've been there. There it is. There's the flag at half-mast. There's no cars. There's no lights on. There's no activity. We are being run by something, but we don't exactly know what. This is a live camera. This has been going on for 15 or 16 days. There is no executive department in Washington, D.C. There are no, well, there's got to be security inside the building, but I don't think so. I think it's just been abandoned. I think it's like the 1896 book where the president just lowers the gavel and that's the end, and then they try to, bowl the people for a while, and then it eventually comes out that there ain't nothing. No lights. No cameras. A couple of people wandering around. These are the halls of Congress. There's not a light on in the house.
For quality and training purposes, this call may be monitored but will not be recorded. Thank you for calling the White House. Press 1 for the comments line to leave a message for the President, or visit our website.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. The office is temporarily closed. If you would like to send a message, please visit our website at www.whitehouse.gov/contact.
This is supposed to be Joe Biden's signature on an executive order from February 11, 2021. But as you can see, it doesn't match his signature on WikiLeaks. The White House is listed for sale on Zillow. No recent videos available. A post by Real Chief Police. DC Tunnels. This post is very difficult for me to write. It took me some time to confirm the happenings in DC. But it was confirmed. I was sent pictures of some of the tunnels and children in those tunnels. I cannot show those pics. It is too horrific. I am sorry I looked at them. Everyone has seen the thousands of body bags waiting to be shipped. Now we know why. There were still tunnels and dumps all around the world that needed to be cleaned up. In the DC tunnels there were thousands of children who were half alive and thousands that were dead. They had their organs harvested. Many were half eaten. I have never seen anything like it. These tunnels in the dumbs were there since that monster George H.W. Bush ordered them built. And have been used by every president and Congress since then, up until Trump. Epstein, who is still in custody, informed the military about these. Epstein is continuing to give intel on tunnels around the world. The military informed Trump in January. Trump ordered the operation and moved out of the White House so they could go in and take care of it. That is why so many NG were there. Most of you saw the buses, vans, and cars going in and out of the White House and the Capitol building. The NG soldiers couldn't take the sight of all these children in that horrific state. Some of them started crying and just couldn't stop crying over it. I am crying too just by seeing the pictures, and I wasn't there during the operation, so I can just imagine how it was for those brave soldiers liberating those imprisoned children. I was told that both Trump and Melania were crying for some time when they saw the pics. They were warned it was horrific, but they wanted to see anyway. When I was in DC I could feel the anguish. I just didn't know why. I have been to horrific scenes before in my police career, but nothing could have prepared me for this. I was told that no anesthetic was given to these children when their organs were harvested because the pain and torture was enough to produce premium adrenochrome. There were adults in the dumbs managing all of this and they all were arrested. Most were given tribunals and executed. A few were given life, I don't know why, and sent to off-world prisons. I am certain our brave soldiers are going to have to get long-term counseling for what they saw and had to endure in this operation. I thought all the dumbs around the world had been liberated, but that was just not the case. There are so many. The military is working around the clock in rescuing children in these places like Greece, and many other places. Australia and New Zealand had been liberated a while back. I was told that operation was horrific, but nothing compared to the operation in DC. DC was the worst they had ever seen. There are plans in the works to bulldoze the White House, the Capitol, the Supreme Court building and all of the buildings around them, and turn it back into the swamp it was before and turn it into a bird sanctuary. DC will no longer exist. On a good note, the Bilderbergs, Rothschilds, and the other cabal members have been arrested and most were executed. On a very good note, get ready for ascension. It is coming. A much better world is coming. We will never allow this to happen again.
What's up, guys? New update. Friday, 06:30, Washington, D.C. And it ain't the police doing the checkpoints no more. It's full out military. Holy shit. I want to show y'all something. See this? See this military right here. All armed. I'm about to show you something very scary. These are big checkpoint gates. I'm going to show you something. This shit is fucking crazy. This isn't Metro PD. This isn't the Secret Service or the Park Police. These are Humvees with M60s and SAWs and M4s, and they're all loaded. And that don't look like riot control to me, but check this out. Look at these barricades with these personnel tunnels and shit to go through. I'll give y'all another update in a minute. I'm walking up to my job site now, so I gotta check in. But the US look at this. This thing pops up so cars can't drive through it. This is what our intersections look like now. If you need all this to protect your inauguration from the people, maybe the fucking people didn't fucking elect you.
No, the information that I got yesterday, which I read out twice yesterday, is it's done. The deep state collapses. The best is coming now. The official announcement of martial law and a legitimate military government has been in effect since 12 o'clock on January the 20th, which was made on Friday the 29th at 6 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The official announcement of Biden's arrest, along with 355 congressmen, 109 senators, 464 elected on the 24th and 25th of January, was made on Sunday, the 31st at 4:35 Eastern Standard. These announcements were made on the dates and the hours according to the American and sent to all the American media, televisions, radio, national newspapers, and to all the world news outlets. As expected by the legitimate military government that runs America, as well as Trump and Q-Force, the official information was 100% censored by the official world's media. And the US military government knew this, but they wanted it this way, as with Biden and his party's coup d'etat. The legitimate US government is allowing the US media to commit widespread treason by having them censor the legitimate government legitimate government's official statements about measures of national security, which is an immediate danger to the American nation. So it's now got serious, where they've actually given the mainstream media the truth and told them what's going on, and they've censored it 100% worldwide. And that in itself is foreign interference, which is not healthy. But for me, it's exciting because we're starting to see things actually happen now. And it will be very interesting whether they're given an ultimatum to say publish or what, or whether he'll just go straight into the emergency broadcast and start off by explaining that the information was put out there on this date and nothing was done about it.
Please consider supporting my channels on Patreon, and thank you to all of you who are already giving on Patreon. I really appreciate your support.